shortcut to a guaranteed, ooh, it's so good.
Get your tax questions all ready and give us a call at that number, 793-WKTV. We have Joanne Golden joining us here to take your tax questions. She's from Dermody Burke and Brown. We encourage you to give us a call. Time now for News Talk, and our guest is Joanne Golden from Dermody Burke and Brown, here to take your calls and questions about filing your taxes. So the big question I have, the deadline, it's extended, right?
18th.
18th.
Right. We have a holiday happening in Washington, D.C., and they said, okay. And
because of that, New York is doing the same, right?
All the states are doing it.
All the states are doing the same.
Yes, they've all complied.
Okay.
So
that's a little helpful.
It is. It is.
For the procrastinators.
That's right. You have a whole other weekend in between.
Any questions? 793-WKTV. 793-WKTV. Now, another question I have is on extensions. What if you're at that point where you're not going to get it done and you want to file an extension? You still have to pay.
Absolutely. What you want to do is, if you know you're going to owe money, you should pay whatever you can if you can't afford to pay the whole thing. What you're going to do is, with a federal form 4868, is you're going to file for the extension for the federal government, and for New York State it's IT 370.
Okay. 793-WKTV, and we do have some calls, so let's go to the phone lines. You're live on the air. What's your question?
Yes, I'm a senior citizen, and for the first time, my income was below the level for having to file a tax. None of my Social Security was taxable. Is there a because this is the first time, is there a benefit to filing anyways, or can I just not file?
That is a really good question, and I get that question a lot. You don't have to file. However, very frequently, if you own real property in New York and you have special senior discounts, for instance, on your property tax, your local taxing authority may want to see, that's the property tax, your county, town, may want to see your tax return or see documents that you would put into your tax return. So frequently,
kind of like the STAR tax, for example.
That's
they may
exactly
want to see
the STAR tax reduction, even for benefits for veterans. Okay. So that could be the only reason, but very frequently you can just give them the documents and they can figure things out for you.
Okay.
So it's a good question.
You're live on the air. What's your question? Hi, what's your question?
My question is, I got a son home that's 24 years old. And I support him.
And you want to know if you can claim him?
I can't claim him. Every time I claim him, they say I can't do it.
That's right. There are very, very strict rules about whether or not you can claim your child as a dependent. And I am going to refer you to the IRS.gov website because they have a wonderful flow chart. I know it seems kind of unfair. If your child was disabled, you generally can claim the child if they're over that age of like 23. But and if they're a student, there are some special circumstances. But in general, the IRS has really clamped down on this. So that flow chart that is at the IRS.gov's website about dependency exemptions is a really good thing to follow.
There's really no way for you to answer that.
Exactly.
There's specific
to each situation.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
But it's a good question, and I refer you to that.
Okay. You're live on the air. What's your question?
Hi. On your 1040, line 63, it says making work pay, attached Schedule M, and I wondered who can use that and what it's all about. Thank you.
Okay. Making work pay is for people who have earned income. Now, you either have your earned income on W-2 income, or if you have a business or a non-employee compensation where you're paying Social Security or required to pay Social Security, you can have a making work pay credit up to $400 for each individual, $800 for a couple. So it's important to know whether or not, I can apply for that. I might not be eligible. Don, you can apply for that. So it's people who are working.
Okay. And real quickly, a big push this year to file online.
Oh, yes. In fact, if you go to New York State's website to download the IT-370 form, they really don't want you to do that. You
got to search for it, don't you?
You got to search for it.
Yeah.
And so they want you to file online, and really encouraging that. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's easier for them. They don't have to have as many staff people.
And if you're getting money back, you're getting it back a lot faster. It's right into your account.
Well, that's if you file online. This is to file an extension.
Oh,
for
extension
online.
too.
Yeah, the extension online. But yes,
okay.
Everybody wants you to file online.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Thank you. A lot of good questions, and
Yeah.
good luck to everyone, by the way, getting all that done this weekend. And the news to go coming up.